My parents had 23 years to be my parents. They chose not to. My parents had my sister, 24 female, and me, 23 male, very close together. When I was only a few weeks old, my sister had a medical episode of seizures and other weird medical issues that couldn't be explained. She ended up with damage to her brain and became fully dependent on medication and machinery to keep her alive. She lost her ability to talk, swallow, sit up, and do anything for herself. They never really learned why it happened, but overnight they realized they would need to make some changes. I started spending most days with my grandparents, who are now in their 70s. They would let me come home to sleep, but that was it. My mom quit her job so she could be home full-time with my sister, and my dad changed his job so he had regular hours and could devote the other hours he had to my sister too. My parents were vehemently against respite care or any services that would give them a break. They were offered so much help that they turned down, and this made them horrifically shitty parents to me. I never felt like I could talk to them about anything. Most of the attention I got was them telling me that my sister needed them, or they were doing something for her and telling me to ask them later. But there never was a later for them. I tried, but I got the same response every time I went back. One day my mom called me a selfish brat because I was trying to get her to come for my parent-teacher conference. I had the teacher saying one of my parents needed to be there, and my dad had already said no, and to leave him alone, so I was hoping my mom would find a way. Instead, she got mad at me. My parents never celebrated my birthday, and they never paid attention to my grades or how I was doing personally. My grandparents took over the birthday stuff, but once I was independent enough in my parents' eyes, they wanted me home and doing stuff around the house so they'd have help. They stopped my grandparents taking care of me like they used to. It sucked, and I always felt resentment for the situation and for them. We got into a big fight when I was 17, and nearing the end of my senior year. They wanted me to stay and help them out more, and I lost it and said I wasn't going to help them, and I called them names, cussed them out, and refused to help with a single thing anymore. We didn't talk after that. And I moved out on my 18th birthday with the help of my grandparents. My parents recently, about a month ago, put my sister into a nursing facility for young disabled people. She'll be there for the rest of her life. And now my parents remember they have a son, and they want to repair our relationship. And they told me they will be trying. They are trying, but I'm also ignoring them. I don't want to let them fix it after all this time. But I'm not sure what the right move is here. My wish is for them to leave me alone, and for them to realize, to me, they are parents in name only. And there has been no apology, or admitting they were wrong. They just act like they can now be more involved and fix things, because my sister isn't there anymore.